Invictus is Latin for unconquered, an apt description for the hundreds of athletes from well over a dozen countries gathered in Toronto for the third annual Invictus Games. Every single athlete is a wounded warrior. In fact, in order to be eligible, an athlete has to have been wounded while serving their country in the military. And you thought hockey training camp was tough. This week, I'm in the nation's capital. I meet with some athletes, we train together, and hopefully they will help me unleash my inner champion. Who am I kidding? I'm happy to carry their towels. And this is Jody Middick. He is one of the ambassadors of the Invictus Games. Hello, Jody. How are you?
Good to see you again, sir.
Very good to see you. People may recognize him from The Amazing Race or Canada Reads or your book. You have a best-selling book.
Yes, sir.
Do you know anything about the genesis of the Games? Well, for people who don't know what it is in a nutshell?
Well, Prince Harry served in Afghanistan with his troops in the front lines, in combat, and he was unfortunately forced to leave.
Right.
Due to his profile, and then once the Taliban found he was there. And part of him leaving was being around the wounded and hearing their stories and seeing the impact, you know? So he wanted to create something that would last for them.
And with the Invictus Games, there are individuals who are either injured or ill. So a lot of athletes suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder, various mental conditions, right?
It's true that it encompasses all recognized injuries in uniform.
Now, are you comfortable talking about your injury or your illness?
Yes, I think it's important.
Well, that's good, because sometimes people get funny. You know, they say like, oh, have you met Max? You know, he was in, and he lost bone. So, you know, they don't want to actually talk about it. So you have PTSD?
Yes.
Okay, as do you?
Yes.
And yourself?
Traumatic brain injury.
Really?
Yes.
You got hit in the head.
Boy, did I.
Was it a long recovery?
I haven't really recovered, but yeah, I guess so.
Do you get headaches?
All the time.
Do you have one now?
Well, I mean, you're talking.
Now I'm not ashamed of saying I have post-traumatic stress disorder, I have a psychological injury, and I think it's important to do this awareness, and the Games is such a great platform for that.
So we're just gonna put you on that and then strap you in?
Pretty much.
And is that the standard ball?
There's different weights. Able-bodied use, I believe, 6 kilograms.
And men and women have the same balls? Sorry about that. Sorry, I got a little too close. Is that distracting? That was very close. Very close to our GoPro. Do you know any people that you served with that you know perhaps need the help, perhaps are suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder, but haven't taken the steps needed to either seek treatment or accept the fact that they have it?
There's a lot of people that are still out there.
And they just won't do it.
They won't do it.
And they have to do it, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
No one can do it for them, right?
Sooner or later, they have to.
And this is Mike Tronner, AKA Megatron. Hello, Mike, how are you?
How's it going?
Nice to see you, Mr. Megatron. How did you get the name Megatron?
Well, after I got blown up December 5th, 2008, the name kind of stuck because I was a big guy. My last name's Tronner. And now that I'm part man, part machine, it just kind of stuck.
And you're a cyclist, right? And you're going to be cycling in a bike somewhat like this one, right? Mm-hmm. Like one of those hippie bikes. You probably used to make fun of people in bikes like this.
I still do.
Before your injury. Do you not like when people say, since your accident? Because someone blew you up.
Yeah, it doesn't.
It's not like it was an accident.
Yeah.
They were trying to blow you up, right?
They were trying to kill me.
Yeah, they were trying to kill you.
And they did succeed. I died twice. So my left arm was broken in 3 places. My hand was broken in 25 places. The thumb was blown off.
Oh my gosh. I used to be good at hearing about stuff like that. And as I get older, for some reason, really, it just blew right off. Did someone find it?
No, it was still attached right there at the skin,
Oh, God.
See? So if you get a really nice, good close look right there.
No, I'm good.
They had to take my radial artery, so from the right side you get 2.
Why did they take that from you?
They had to attach to my femoral. They were going to take my right knee.
It saved your knee.
It saved my knee.
How much did they cost?
So this one here is a little over $100,000. It's basically artificial intelligence.
Do we pay for that? Tell us we pay for that.
You paid for it.
Thank you.
Not only on top of this, I also have traumatic brain injury from the blast itself, the concussion.
Right.
And I'm also missing part of my quadricep. Had some shrapnel in the eyes, hearing damage. Yeah, the list just goes on and on.
Boy, that was a rough day.
It's pretty bad, yeah.
I mean, we've all had bad days at the office, but that's really quite up there.
But I fell off the bike and I got back on.
Okay, Megatron, we are ready.
We are ready to go.
Watch your leg, watch your leg, watch your leg! God, we're on a bike path. I'm gonna be killed. How fast can you actually go?
I got up to 62.
No way!
Yep.
62K.
62K.
That is very impressive. Are the rules the same? Am I on the wrong side of the road?
You totally are on the wrong side of the road.
And I'm coming through because I got a handicap sticker. Right? I bet you got all the stickers.
I do. I get front of the line for everything.
This is quite pleasant. Passing the war hero! Passing the war hero!
Do you feel good now? You
Yes.
beat a guy in a wheelchair?
I know, I'm passing the war hero! Look, Ma, no feet! You are really, like, taking your life in your hands. I mean, I'm right behind you. I'm tailgating. My brakes are faulty. I don't know what I'm doing.
First hill.
The hills are alive with the sound of Mercer. Oh, I can't go up. What happened there?
We stopped, we lost momentum, and rolled backwards.
Story of my life. Good luck at the games.
Thank you so much.
That was tremendous. How does this start?